So it turns out the apology was like a weird narcissistic ploy. So
yeah, so since I won't be manipulated by this person, and they don't want to apologize, and they just didn't want the YouTube video getting made about them, you saw how quickly they switch it up. I knew that was gonna happen. Please still do not go contact them. Do not go leave any comments. Mine was real, right? Like, I really don't want more harm coming to that person. So please don't do that. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see the lies that I've been saying. I can't wait for your video, honey. My video was actually genuine. This just revealed who was faking it when they got caught. This is so fascinating. This is going to be beyond satisfying to make this YouTube video. Please go back and watch the whole playlist. What does it take to be considered a cyber stalker? Because, like, at this point, this account has made, I think, 45 accounts, and now they're threatening me with footage from my live feed yesterday. Oh, and I also have a screen recording of your live yesterday where you were making fun of their appearance. You really effed up.
So it turns out the apology was like a
up this time, babe. I have been so harassed by this account, and I just keep trying to ignore it. But I'm just wondering, do you guys know more? Like, when I looked into some stuff last year, like, if things cross a line, I was told that TikTok can, like, subpoena, you know, who owns these TikTok accounts. Like, is there any way to actually go after these people? I know it's the internet, there's not much you can do, but how do you find out who these people are? Because at this point, it's like seriously so creepy, and they're like talking about my parents, and they're talking about things that they shouldn't be. I block them, they come back, and they're like, good luck getting rid of me, and they're directly linked to Aquarian Music Witch. Like, you have people messing with me. I don't want to hear that, like, oh, Allie weaponized her followers against me. No, I didn't. I told them to stop. Okay, so if you are linked to this person, I need them to stop. And they said that something is coming tomorrow. Like, literally threatened me. Like, what does that mean? I have nothing to hide. I'm not afraid of it. But Aquarian Music Witch, if you are linked to this person, I heard you guys are like, I don't know, there's some creepy stuff going on. This situation is over. We are both taking videos to YouTube. And it's not acceptable to just absolutely try to, like, creep someone the hell out. And when they ask you nicely to leave them alone, or when they block you 45 times, and, like, every time they keep getting more and more creepy with more and more information about me, and they're, like, trying to scare me. Is there anyone who knows what I can do next with this? I've saved all the usernames. I'm sending them into TikTok. Like, you can't just continually actually cyberstalk someone like that and then threaten them with information. And I never make fun of people's looks, so good fucking luck. I maybe made fun of we talked about the filter that Aquarian Music Witch uses in that live for like 2 minutes, because it is just get a new fucking filter, please. That's all we're saying. I'm just sick of looking at that filter. So nice try. Let's get out ahead of it. I don't make fun of people's looks. But apparently you have literally been doing this for over 24 hours straight. What are you doing? Please leave me alone. What does it take to... I have been watching your behavior for months now. No wonder you know so much about me. That's so creepy. You're a fucking bully, and it stops now. Is that a threat? Like, what exactly do you fucking mean by that? I don't take this lightly. You've been doing this. Like, this is so creepy. You need to stop, and I will figure out how to protect myself from this. I've been through something similar before. I'm not doing this. And you have absolutely nothing on me. Don't, like, unless you're actually planning to physically stop me from being on this earth, what do you mean? Like, seriously. You said you're gonna, like, ruin my life tomorrow. With what? Like, I want to see it, but I'm also so scared of you, and I'm telling you, you need to stop. This is really, really creepy. I have been watching your... My lawyer was able to find out who was behind the accounts that were harassing me. They were able to get way more than I anticipated, including the town and the state that the person was in. I was shook. I have heard this from multiple people. And now it's my turn. Now it's my turn, because this has been so intense. They tell me that they're not going to leave me alone. This person must not even be eating or showering. When I tell you they're coming back on a new account every 10 to 15 minutes, I'm not like exaggerating. They said, you are spiraling. I haven't even done anything. Just words on a screen and you're unraveling. I love it. This person literally told me, they're like, tomorrow, they said they keep saying we, they keep forgetting the last thing that they told me and like threatened me with. I'm starting to wonder if this is AMW, because I don't think it is, but like just the way that they'll tell me something and then tell me 2 minutes later they didn't say it. What does that sound like? But if you think I'm in any way spiraling, I'm actually so excited, because now I actually can pursue this. And there's like a few other situations that I also need to find out who is behind that profile. And I have some like real hard, this is just good. And the fact that you think that you're doing something by like sitting on your phone and like making a new profile over and over and over again and trying to hurt me. I mean, I'm not spiraling, babe. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. Are you okay? Are you though? Also, before we go, or really before we meet, before everything is revealed, could you please release the expose on me? Please. You said that you were going to expose me, and now you're like, I never said anything. Oh no, you said a lot. You said so much today. You literally have come back on 45 profiles. I think we're at like 48 now, or yeah, about 48. And I know exactly when it's you. Like, what are you... Anyways, my lawyer was able to find out who was behind the accounts that were harassing me. They were able to get way more than I anticipated, including the town and state the person was in. This, like, yeah. Creators are real people, and the internet is catching up to this stuff every single day. Your footprint matters.
My gating narrative was that I was being cold and uncaring because I was refusing.
You don't know me and I don't know you, but I've been keeping up with the story, and you're saying that, oh, yesterday they were saying I was uncaring for not caring, and as soon as I ask questions, now suddenly I'm like whatever for asking questions. But you weren't inquiring into the person like you claim. You were just doubting that Allie was telling the truth. You were saying that she was making it up, and then someone else confirmed it to you that she wasn't making it up and it was true, and that person you trusted. So as soon as that happened, now you're like, oh, people were saying I was being uncaring yesterday, and then you're like, oh, Allie's being abusive. Look, here's something that I've noticed in spiritual narcissists. I've dealt with a few previously. I've dated one, and that was the most destructive relationship I've ever been. So am I projecting? Probably just a little bit, but you know what? It's not undeserved, because those thoughts and opinions didn't come from anywhere, and nor are they devoid of any toxic traits, because they justify whatever you want them to justify. But I'd argue that you are making a mockery of anyone who's actually been through abuse, anyone who's lived through any of those kinds of traumas, any kind of abuse. Just simply look, let me give you the reason. Someone not agreeing with you is not abuse, okay? Someone doesn't agree with you, that's not abuse. Yeah, Allie doesn't agree with you. That's not abuse. But you going around gaslighting all of your followers, saying, oh, she's abusing me, look how she's abusing me, look, she's being abusive, that's very abusive, this is very abusive, her doing this is very abusive. And then you saying that she's making a mockery out of the situation. She's not making a mockery out of the situation. She's relating the situation to the cause of the situation, which I'm not saying is you directly, but the shit that you peddle, it's that. So she's calling out that, and you saying that that's abusive. Do you know what? Let me tell you how this relates to me and my experiences, right? Because it was always a case of, after me sitting there and enduring abuse for like 3-4 days straight, like unrelentingly, like forget what I had in my daily life to achieve, forget any of my responsibilities, I just had to just sit there and endure this abuse for like 4 days straight. When she'd finally show me her spiritually good side again, after 4 whole days of abuse, I'd say, I don't deserve to be treated like that. I don't deserve to be treated like that. And you know what she would say to me? She would say, don't tell me that. That's abusive. That's abusive. You're abusing me. Just for saying that. And that's exactly what you're doing. You are making a mockery of anyone who's actually been through abuse and trauma. You are making a mockery.
Gating narrative.
Hey everyone, just a quick post for those who are concerned. I am doing great because I've been working on my video, and it is what it is. So I'm not going to release it until Allie releases hers, because I don't want her to be able to backtrack anything. I want to know what she has to say first. And I think it'll be really funny if we get into a standoff, because the only reason she wouldn't release her video would be out of a legitimate fear of having to backtrack. So whenever that video comes out, and as soon as I'm notified about it, you'll see mine. And until then, I'm healing. This has been energetically extremely draining, but I'm recovering. I got some good sleep last night. I'm with my cats. My voice is coming back slowly, and everything's going to be fine. Try to take care of yourselves. Try not to put too much energy into this on my behalf, especially not negative energy. Positive energy, welcome. Yeah. I love you all.